Welcome to the Andy Meadows Show. We've got a good roundtable coming up where we'll discuss the Lone Star Lake alligator, a mom who sticks her kids in coach, RFK wrangling snakes, drone food delivery, an AI OnlyFans model, and more. But first, your headlines. My San Antonio Spurs are headed back to the NBA Finals after defeating my new least favorite team, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Despite having two opportunities to eliminate the Spurs, OKC and league MVP SGA failed to flop their way to a second straight NBA Finals, falling to Wemby in San Antonio 111-103 last night. President Trump had a rough week. He's reportedly infuriated after a judge ordered his name to be taken off the Kennedy Center. And musicians continue backing out from playing his birthday party masquerading as a 250th celebration of our country. Vanilla Ice and the remaining half of Milli Vanilli are the latest to drop out. For the record, me and my 10-piece big band would be willing to help out and play the gig for $1 million a man and a preemptive pardon for the entire rhythm section. A new study found that kids who take part in risky playground behavior will make faster and safer decisions when crossing traffic on busy streets, suggesting that experiencing manageable risks during play helps build real-world judgment skills. I fully agree because I grew up in a time where you either mastered the monkey bars or walked with a limp for the rest of your life. Another rising star in the Democratic Party is embroiled in a new sex scandal. Senate candidate from Maine and guy who sounds like he's been smoking Marlboro Red since middle school, Graham Platner, reportedly sent multiple sexual text messages to women other than his wife early in their marriage. Personally, I expect more from a guy with a Nazi tattoo on his chest. Both sides in it, because I got yelled at for being too liberal. If you want to weigh in on anything we talk about, comment on whichever platform you're watching this, or head to andymeadowsshow.com to record your audio. Either way, we're likely to include it in an upcoming episode. Please welcome a man who I've only seen wear a suit twice in his life, my brother Chris Meadows. Not much. Yeah,
both of Rob's weddings, huh?
Your wedding.
Oh, yeah, my wedding. Oh, I wore a tuxedo, twice. My friend.
You what?
I wore a tuxedo. How about them Spurs? So I was working yesterday. I didn't get to see the game. And then I remembered this morning and pulled up the YouTube highlights, like trying not to watch, what the score is when you're Googling it. Dude.
It was so stressful. I went through every emotion because we were up by 14 and then they got it back tight.
And yeah, then they got the lead at one point in the third. Yeah.
I give it I don't like SGA because he's a flopper. I don't like people who play for the foul. I mean, you can do that a little bit. I get it. Everybody does it a bit. But he falls more than any other player I've ever seen in the NBA. But I got to give it to him. I mean, he did everything.
And also now, apparently, traveling is not a thing in the NBA anymore. You don't have to dribble. They could just not dribble at all.
I like how sometimes Wemby dunks on his way down, and his feet are like this far off the ground.
I was wondering if that's a rule. Like if he could probably just stand on his feet and put it into the basket. Is that allowed, or do you have to jump?
Yeah, it's allowed. I mean, they list him as 7'4", but he's really probably at least 7'5", and I want to say his wingspan is 7'7" or something. So yeah, he's definitely can.
I mean, when you see him hugging the team, it looks like he's the high schooler in a middle school game. It's like. Yeah, I realize all these other guys are huge, but he is ridiculously tall.
Yeah, it's an exciting.
And he can shoot. And
yeah, and I don't know.
They were interviewing his teammate in the thing I watched this morning. They were interviewing his teammate afterwards, and they were like, how are the emotions? Your young team feel good. He's like, we just wanted to make the playoffs, and now we're making the finals. This is awesome. But that's what happens when you have the greatest player in the world on your team.
Yeah, the way he can shoot and move for a guy that size, it's just really unfair. There's nothing, you can't guard him with a big guy. You can't guard him with a little guy. I mean, you just got to, that's why at one point, both them and the Timberwolves before just tried the old hack-a-shack thing they used to do to Shaquille O'Neal. They just tried to foul him and put enough bodies on him. But the problem is he shoots way better free throw percentage
Right,
than a guy like Shaq does. So, yeah, that'll bite you. But I don't know. I think they're probably going to win the finals because I kind of felt like whoever comes out of the West wins the finals. So who knows?
Yeah, I mean, it's been back and forth, but this year for sure, I think it's that was the real NBA championship, and now they just got to go clinch it by playing the East.
But what an exciting time to be a Spurs fan, man, because it's like we've got so many good years ahead of us, you know.
Yeah.
Between him, all the big three are.
This kind of feels like when Tim Duncan started era. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but the supporting cast is. I mean, we had a good supporting cast back then too. But Dylan Harper, that new rookie that we got, and Castle Vassell. I mean, it's just a really good young freaking team. So it's gonna be a fun next decade. Maybe until my Cowboys bounce back, I at least got.
You got one team doing okay.
Spurs. I think the Cowboys are gonna have a good year though. How was your bachelor week or weekend?
It's been busy this week. I've been working a ton, but you know, it gets lonely. I'm here by myself. Stacy was supposed to get back today, but her flight got canceled.
Oh, weather or what?
Maintenance problem with the plane. Yeah.
What airline's she on?
Probably American, if I'm guessing.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
Huh?
I'm flying to Atlanta in a couple weeks, and I'm doing Frontier. I told myself I wouldn't fly Frontier again because they don't have freaking Wi-Fi. But
dude, you don't need Wi-Fi on the plane. You're on the plane for 2 hours. You got to have connectivity all the time.
Yeah, I got to bring a book. I can't do without Wi-Fi if I have a book, I can do without it. But it's rough, man. Oh, so we had a good time at Mom and Dad's for Memorial Day weekend, letting the kids swim and play at the lake. Did you know there's a freaking alligator out there now? Did we talk about this?
There is an alligator. I know there's an alligator.
13
Mom told me.
foot.
You thought they were always joking that there's one alligator on the lake. And there's just the one. But if there's one, where'd he come from? So there's got to be a pod or something.
Yeah. So there's two. There's a 13-footer and a 4-footer. 4-footer, although the kids, 4-footer will still go at the kids. But the 13-footer, man, I'm a meal for a 13-footer.
I think this might have been on your last podcast, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I thought we might have talked about it. But what's the over-under on when Mom starts feeding it?
Oh, yeah, that's an interesting one.
I'm kidding. She's not going to feed the alligator.
Raw chicken. Just throw
I
it
kind
in
of
a
wanted
hole.
to take the boat out and see if I could find it, though.
Yeah, why not?
Big a lake. It couldn't be that hard. Got to stand out. So, speaking of flights, a New York City mom is under fire for admitting that she makes her kids fly coach while she sits in first class every time they fly. What do you think? Wrong or justified?
How old are the kids is the question. Are they like toddlers? You put your infant behind you?
No, I don't think they're infants. I think they're old enough to fend for themselves.
Like 8, 9 years old, they can manage on their own, whatever. Yeah. Why would you pay for that? Every time I walk it, you see a whole family in the back row of first class, and it's like mom and dad are on this side, and then the 2 little kids are over here, and you're like, why'd you buy them those tickets? That's ridiculous. They don't need the big seat. They're not getting free drinks. You know?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm kind of with her on
Put
this
them in
one.
row 6 behind you. That's the move.
That kid's not going to appreciate the first class.
No.
And
that's why you put them in coach.
Break. So yeah, put them in coach. You get a break from them. Enjoy that.
So
warm
people are saying that this is not a good move. She's getting crap for putting her kids in coach.
Yeah, saving the money. Then if you sit in first class, then the kids should sit. I don't think so.
No,
if they're little bitty, for sure. But
yeah, if they have to have you for functioning purposes, then yes.
Because otherwise, it's kind of crappy. Like, hey, you guys tend to my kids. I'm gonna be up there in first class.
Yeah, hold this baby.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad. But you know the internet. Oh, so we had quite a few good comments this time. Where's my button? Oh, I turned it down. So our top comment stands out pretty well. This is from when we were talking about, we were answering the anonymous question from John in Kansas, who admitted to his wife that he'd start dating again after a year if she went missing. Something that you vehemently disagreed with. You thought it was stupid. I kind of saw his point. I also think it shouldn't be said out loud, but I kind of get where he's coming from. So anyway, our conversation about that led to our top comment. Tiger screen, this one, getting faster at this. Oh, I should have shared the audio, though. Oh, we don't need the audio. This is from Chance9512. If my new girl isn't enough of a mystery buff to help me in the ongoing search for my missing, presumably late girlfriend, I wouldn't want her anyway. If a miracle happens and we do find her, then why not try for a second miracle and evolve the relationship into a menage a trois?
Oh, that's good. Yeah. So his point is, okay, I need a partner here to help me look for my missing wife.
Yeah.
And to keep me company, you know. Bed's lonely. It's just the one.
It was for you. It was all for you.
By the way, I really think you'll like Janet.
Why did she have
nice.
to be 20 years younger than you? So she'd be better at the search.
You know, my eyes are old. I can't see very good.
The other thing I like about Chance is that he also replied to his own comment. No one else replied, but Chance also did. And said, "You're missing the big picture here." What, him?
He's replying to himself.
Do what? Yeah.
You rescue the missing girlfriend, you buy a psychedelic van, you go solve mysteries. Oh, okay. He's definitely from a weed is legal state, but I like that energy. That's good.
Yeah, and I think Chance and I could hang out. I've always wanted to be a part of a Scooby-Doo style mystery
menage a trois.
That's another good point. There might have been some of that going on in the back of that van.
Oh, there definitely was.
And some
poor Shaggy and Scoob getting left out.
What I never got was how many villains have masks? You know how every single one of them was like.
I know you would, yeah. And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for your meddling kids. Every time. Yeah,
a good show. So yeah, great comment. See, if you comment wherever you see this, we're likely to bring it up. You don't win anything, but maybe I should start sending them CDs or old band T-shirts I got that I need to get rid of anyway.
Yeah, just start unpacking your garage into boxes to send to your listeners.
Yeah. Do you guys
get a piece of the show?
Do you guys have drone food delivery in Anchorage yet?
No. You have drone food delivery there?
Yeah, we just got it here in Frisco. I haven't done it yet, but there's a couple.
Is it flown to you, or is it the little robots that drive on the sidewalk?
No, the drone takes it, brings it in low. They don't drop it from up high. But it really points out the how differently drones are used in different parts of the world. That it's
bringing you a chicken wing, and it's bringing somebody else to death. Is that your
drones killed my entire family? I got a burger.
Yeah, drones brought me lunch. I get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I was at Walmart one day and I watched them testing they were out there in the parking lot like training guys on how to do the drone flying.
So Walmart's doing like grocery. I mean, there has to be a weight limit to these things, and I can't imagine that much weight can go.
Right? Yeah, you got to order a small thing because they're not very. The ones I saw at Walmart were more sizable than the food delivery ones. So I guess to deliver a whole, but that's a big thing. There's gonna be some accidents where it's dropped on people, right?
Oh yeah, no, of course not. It's probably fine.
But I mean, the argument again. I mean, people driving stuff get in accidents, and so
yeah, things happen.
Every once in a while, somebody gets taken out by a can of diced tomatoes. Then that's the price you pay
for progress and to not have to leave your house.
Oh, I got to share my screen again. Did you see RFK grabbing the snakes?
I did not. No.
Oh, you got to see this.
All right.
It's pretty good. Now I got to share my screen with sound.
Let's see if you do it faster this time. Nope.
Look at this guy.
Oh, there's two of them.
No fear. Ah! Of course. So that's Cheryl Hines in the background, his wife, saying, "What are you doing?"
My word.
But a lot of the comments. So a lot of the comments were just people talking about how he grabbed the thing.
Like he didn't do it the right way. Like you got to do it this way. They were critiquing his technique, or were they impressed with his I'll just grab it?
No, they were critiquing his technique. A lot of people were saying, you don't grab snakes from the tail. That's why he kept snapping at you, biting at him. And then other people would chime in and say, it's okay to grab a non-venomous snake that way. Not really. You still don't want to get bit. Even getting bit by a non-venomous snake hurts, and it's not the greatest thing to be bit by. Because
you don't really want to get bit by anything. There's nothing you want to get bit by.
So the correct way to grab a snake is by the head. Right behind the head.
Usually they have those, they'll grab them by the tail, but they'll have those sticks that they lift you've seen that, right? They have like the snake stick. So they grab its tail and they have the snake stick to lift them up, and then they get closer to it. But yeah, they do still snatch them by the tail sometimes. You probably wouldn't want to pick them up all the way like that, though.
But if you don't have the stick thing, you want to grab it behind the head. But
no,
actually,
what you want to do is not mess with the snake. You're missing the picture.
The proper way is to not grab a snake at all.
Yeah.
But
let's go. There's some snakes over there.
So he's making a good argument for the inclusion in our most ridiculous Trump appointee poll. I can't believe we left him out.
Did you leave him out entirely? Yeah. Your problem is you can't. You're going to list every single person that works at the White House now?
Right. I was thinking we had to have put him in there, but there's so many. So I'm gonna add him. Thanks to this, that got him added to it.
Congratulations, RFK.
Although that wasn't nearly as ridiculous as did you see the Tylenol press conference where they were trying to sell us on the fact that Tylenol is going to give us all
autism, yeah.
And he just kept chiming in. And the best part was Trump trying to come up with a solution. Like, instead of that, well, I don't really know what you can take. But so he should have been in there, RFK.
Just rub some dirt on it.
There's some things he says that I actually agree with, where some of the, but not. It's like 10% of the stuff. 90% of what he says is pretty nuts.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably just bound to happen that something brilliant will come out of his mouth, because he's not an idiot, even though he's got the brain hole from the worm.
Have you seen people driving with new driver, please be patient stickers, or is that a Texas thing?
That's probably a Texas thing. I don't think I'm saying. I mean, I see student driver when they do the student driver ones, but not the new driver. Please just chill out here. I also never understood the baby on board stickers. Like, oh, I'm not going to run into your car on accident now. I mean, nobody's running into you on purpose. What's the difference?
Yeah, Jill and I have seen tons of these around town here in Frisco, and we were wondering why. It's like a overprotective parent putting them on or something, but it's what we found out is we have a large Indian population here, something that's causing a lot of fighting at the city council meetings. It's getting really ugly, and I don't agree with all that, but apparently some new immigrant drivers put that on as they're adjusting to the difference in the rules of the road over here. I don't know if they drive on the other side, but driving in India is
I think in
chaotic.
India is right-hand drive. Yeah.
And it's pretty chaotic in the
cities
and stuff.
Like, it's pretty, like most people don't make it home from work. Most people die on the road. It's a miracle when your husband comes through the door. You go, holy crap, you made it.
I would think if you can drive over there, you can drive here, but maybe it's the other way. It's adjusting to how how many rules we have over here. And
Oh, like I have to stop for pedestrians here. This is weird.
yeah, although you've driven on the other side of the road when you're traveling, it is an adjustment.
It is an adjustment, yeah, but it comes pretty quick. And a lot of the time, most of the time, you're following the traffic, so it's not hard because you've got cars in front of you. It gets a little tougher when you're the only one on the road and you're like, oh, I got to turn here. Yeah, that's right. Turn tight here,
Yeah. Yeah. It always takes me about like an hour or two to get used to it, but not to the point where I'd want to plaster my car with stickers warning everyone to be patient. Hey, do you see some Pizza Hut locations are having a resurgence by bringing back the 90s decor and those infamous red cups?
Yeah, I think I saw that story. Like there's a dude who's a franchisee and he's got 15 locations or something. And he's like, I'm bringing it back. Buffets and salad bars and no TVs and red cups and awesome.
What is it about the red cups that makes soda taste better?
It's nostalgia. It's got to be.
Well, and it's also because when we were kids, soda tasted so good to us. And that's reminds you.
Have you had a full sugar soda lately?
Only on accident. So Jill does the real Dr. Pepper. I do the zero ones or diet drinks, and I have since probably 20 years plus.
Yeah.
So when I accidentally get a swig of hers, I'm like,
you're like, oh my goodness. Yeah. I can see why they do.
I mean, it does. Like I'll tell myself that diet drinks taste just as good, and then you have a regular Coke or a regular Dr. Pepper, and you're like, it's so much better. But it's so much sugar and calories.
Yeah, it's really bad for you.
I like to drink my calories in alcohol, not in.
I agree there. Yeah.
I got to show you this. A college kid in Austin created a fake AI girl named Maya on OnlyFans, and he made, because she doesn't make any money because she's not real. He made $43,000 in 30 days, signing up 1,247 paying subscribers, including one who dropped $2,000. Do these guys know it's AI, you think?
I mean, they would have, you have to be, I would imagine that to be on that site, you have to give all your information, and proof of age and everything else to the administrators of the site. So how does that work? You just tell them, oh, this is a fake person, so they're not real, so they don't have an age, so they...
Yeah, so he's not there's got to be a way around it because he's not the only one doing this. This is a thing that's come up recently. I think Rogan and Tom Segura talked about it the other day, that there's a reasonable amount of AI-generated OnlyFans models now making money on OnlyFans.
And I mean, who's dropping $2,000? Even if it's a real person.
So here's the kid who created it.
Is it
This is at UT, by the way.
Okay. And he created it for his own purpose and then said, hey, you know what? Somebody else may like this.
Yeah, and that's the girl that he created. But yeah, how lazy are you if that's what you're into, just learn how to use AI and make your own rather than paying although the subscription, you have to pay for subscription fee for the AI or OnlyFans. So,
well, you don't have to pay $2,000 probably for the AI.
Yeah, but who's the guy that dropped $2,000 on that?
So is it still ongoing, or is this like, oh, it was a thing? So he's still out there making this kind of money every month?
Still out there making the money.
Well, good on him.
Once you get the subscribers, that recurring revenue, once you get the subscribers, they keep on going. Oh, speaking of which, this is some drama that I went down the rabbit hole following this week. This barbecue joint in DFW, has some drama going on. And this came across my feed. So I've never eaten at this place, even though I love barbecue. But I saw this video come through my feed the other day.
This is Michael, and we are the owners and operators of Oak Barbecue. We wanted to come on here today to address the incident that occurred with Jeff. We want to make it very clear that we're not okay with how Jeff handled that situation. We had a conversation with Nikki, the mother, the victim, last night, and she agrees. If this would have happened to one of Michael or I's children, we would have handled it just the same way. So we understand, and we're on her side.
So anyway, it goes on, but so I'm watching this like, what did Jeff do?
Right? We don't condone Jeff. At the barbecue, did he cook a human?
So I, of course, went down the rabbit hole and found out what Jeff did. But as I'm watching that, I'm like, because I've been burned by a couple of those bits where people go on a long diatribe like that, and then Jeff walks out wearing a Speedo and holding a tray of barbecue, and they're like, get good social interaction from it. Because, of course, this had like, tons and tons of comments and reactions on social media, like 80,000 views when I saw it, and all their other videos had like hundreds of views. But can you take a wild guess at what Jeff did?
Did he spank a child?
Actually, that's not too far off. I mean, my thoughts went to the really dark place. I'm like, oh my gosh, because you do a video like that. But
I don't think that video would have been for that. I mean, they would have been a little bit more. We understand. We'd have been upset too if it had been our kid.
Yeah. But no, here's what Jeff did. Jeff, and this happened a while back, but I guess a video of it went viral on social media. So road rage incident. He follows a woman 4 miles after something happened in traffic and pulls up, gets out of the car, calls her the B word, and then spits on her kid.
Oh,
yeah. And then it's all caught on video. And so the way if you watch the videos, it goes on, it's clear Jeff is like some kind of partner, silent partner or something in the business, because they keep choosing their words like he's not involved in the day-to-day operations. It's like, okay, Jeff's behind the scenes. We get it, but he's definitely involved with the company. So they're trying to do damage control, and I get it, and it probably sucks because it's hurting their
he
business.
Spit on the kid?
But yeah, I mean, what?
Who does that?
I mean, I get angry in traffic. I mean, granted, most of what I do is like just pull up next to somebody and give them a look. Like, I know. You know what you did.
Yeah, I've never followed anyone that upset me in traffic.
I draw the line at following somebody. Once you cross over I'm following this person, you're nuts. You're crazy.
I mean, I wish for their agonizing demise in many creative ways, and sometimes I scream that into myself in the car. But I'm not actually going to do anything and follow somebody. You cut me off back there. Yeah, it happens. That's life. Get over it.
And spitting on the kid.
Let your anger out.
What did that kid say to him?
Well, I mean, just called his mom the B word, so maybe the kid was defending mom.
Yeah. I got to go watch that video. Pretty confident that would have been in the comments.
Like the kid was asking for it.
No one said that, but the comments were pretty hilarious because it was like, what did Jeff spit in some of the barbecue? It's a lot of the people playing off the spit thing, but no one's in Jeff's camp, as you can imagine. No one's defending Jeff in the comments, but thought that was interesting. Hope the place makes it, though. Sounds like a lot of people were like, I do like their barbecue, though.
So maybe this is a blessing in disguise, because they're going to like, yeah, I mean, I know what he did was wrong, but this brisket's too good.
Yeah. I do have to go eat there. Our anonymous question this week. No, I still haven't changed a thing, Joey. Is from Amy in Tennessee. There's a super sweet guy in our friend group who clearly likes me. We're the only 2 singles, so we end up paired up for game nights and other couple activities, and we get along great, but there's no spark. How do you let a nice guy know you're not into him? Question to ask 2 dudes.
You tell him. That's. I don't think there's another sign of, Or you just start talking about your boyfriend that doesn't exist.
Yeah, but if you're in a friend group, that's harder. If it's just some guy at work or something, that's you can get away with that approach. But if it's a friend group, yeah, you just have to. You're right.
You just have to say it.
You got to say it, and straightforward and to the point. I mean, guys are used to rejection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every guy has been rejected.
We're also terrible at signs.
Yes.
You know, you're doing something subtle that tries to. We're not paying attention to that at all.
Yeah, and getting paired up at stuff where you're pretending to kind of, where you're almost like a pseudo couple, will definitely make a guy think there's something there.
Yeah.
It starts clicking in our monkey brain that, ooh, she likey, me like her. And so, yeah, you got to be straightforward and just tell him. And you never want to, or maybe start with are you interested in me? Because I'm not interested in you. Maybe you're wrong. Maybe he doesn't want you. I would say I love hanging out with you as a friend, but I'm not into you romantically. Because you never want to say, like, what a lot of people will do is, I'm not looking for a relationship right now, but because that kind of leaves the guy thinking there's a chance.
No, definitely I'm not interested romantically is the move. Yeah. And to be honest, he's a guy, if he's got a crush on you, it's not going to faze him. He's going to go, she'll come around.
I've been bit by this saying, I'm not looking for a relationship right now thing. And then a week or two later, I start dating somebody else.
Yeah, that's why you can't do that. That's why you can't say that's not a good one.
Yeah.
But you're right. Use your words. If you're friends, use your words.
Yep. Any Rex or rants?
What am I? The latest thing I'm watching right now is Platonic on the Apple TV. It's Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne, Rose, the chick from when they were together when they did the Neighbors movie, and
she's freaking hilarious, dude.
Yeah, Australian, I think.
Yeah, she's really funny. Is it good?
It's pretty good. I had watched the first season a few years back, and then they've got a second season. I just started up, and I like it.
Yeah, we did. We finally finished. Took us like 3 nights. We finally watched. What's the One Battle After Another? The one that I tried to watch on a plane, but it was way too graphic sexually. To watch on a plane. So I've been trying to get Jill to watch it, and I thought she was going to be out because the Sean Penn character, and they make the girl such a nympho. You've seen this, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I don't know what the choice was to make her such a nympho. Why that had to be part of it.
I think it was a power thing. I think that was her power. So,
but I mean, that was kind of weird. But I thought it was good. I thought it was interesting and good. And I like Leonardo DiCaprio, and Benicio del Toro is one of my favorites.
He's great. He's so
amazing in everything.
I know you fell in love with him in Usual Suspects when you first saw him, and ever since then.
Oh, and the one with Johnny Depp where they're what's that one?
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Fear and Loathing, and he's amazing in that. But I loved how Leonardo's character kept calling him Sensei. Yes, Sensei. I mean, it was good. It's definitely worth watching.
But it was also long and in some ways ridiculous. The Christmas guys was just so bizarre.
Yeah, I didn't get the reference of the Christmas. I guess it's just something to like recognize each other.
Yeah.
By, but did you predict that? Spoiler alert! Did you predict that they were killing Lockjaw when they took him in the office?
Yeah. You could get that feel. Yeah,
kind of.
But I was surprised he wasn't dead already. Is the point? Like it looked like that wreck would have killed him. So
yeah. And when he went in there and touched him with his gun or whatever, I thought he was a goner. Well, that's it. That's it for today's show. We'll be back next week with a new episode of the Andy Meadows Show. Now on your favorite podcast platforms as well.